Alright, fellas, we're live. It's kind of crazy. First time with Facecam on stream. Haven't tried this before. Did a few test runs on the computer. Might lag a bit. So far we're at 30 frames a second though, so that's good. One thing though is that this could lag a bit. I'm just saying. By the way, my laptop's over there, so I'll be looking over there just to have a look at the stream and stuff. Yep. But, well, thank you guys so much for 50 subs. It's kind of crazy to think. You know, the goal into this year for me was to hit 50 subs on YouTube. We're 4 subs above that, so thank you guys so much. Kind of crazy, with that last upload especially. That is probably one of my proudest works ever, to be honest. Lots of new things. In fact, that transition which you just saw into this. Also, how do I put it? You know, it was also from that video, so a lot of new stuff. But one thing, of course, that improved probably, if you looked at that and the previous video, which was the iPhone 12 one, was, you know, the overall image quality of this thing. Basically, I guess I was out of focus in that video, so it just looked horrible when I rewatched it on YouTube. Not to say that this thing looks great. I figured out a few things, you know, maybe to improve the quality going forward, on stream and stuff. And probably the biggest thing, in my opinion, you know, which I'll have to change going into the next video, is maybe to increase the bitrate. That is basically, you know, the quality of the video when it comes to the thing. So when you export a video, you can increase the bitrate and stuff, and that's basically what I'm going to have to do when it comes to the next video, because I realized this thing looks decent. Not particularly great because, again, I don't have a streaming computer. This is just a laptop, which is just doing everything. So, yeah, there it is. I just hit the cable. But, you know, I just decided to have this stream, you know, to talk about the channel in general. What's going on? I haven't done a channel update, so I thought I'd do it live. And also, you know, when it comes to what videos I want to post in the future and things. So I think a good place to start would be with the motion graphics thing, which you saw on the banner. In fact, that's in the thumbnail of this live stream. I haven't had time to make one. This is kind of a rushed stream, but whatever. So when it comes to future content, basically the whole motion graphics thing and the thing is an entire section of the channel I want to branch out into. So basically I have one video which I guess I could say is sort of ready. I mean, I have graphics I need to finish for that, so I'll still need a while when it comes to that. So maybe expect that sometime later on this year, if I do get time to publish it, by the way. But when it comes to things, the whole motion graphics stuff when it comes to the channel is basically me trying to take my love for motion graphics and stuff. You know, this is one of my favorite pastimes, you know. Motion graphics in general. So if I'm bored, I usually sit on my computer, sit in After Effects, make some motion graphics, and most of them are usually what you see in the videos. Oh yeah, by the way, just noticed this is not sponsored by Nike. I wonder why Nike would sponsor someone like me, but never mind. But just to say, when it comes to stuff, that's basically what I want to do. So I've been thinking of some funny videos or something of that sort. If you guys have watched the channel, particularly the Y series, can you even call it a series? It was just one video, which was of the OnePlus 7. I'm thinking of bringing that back for one of the Apple products which were announced. That's one of my favorite videos, just purely because I got to have a rant on YouTube. That was fun. So I'm thinking of bringing that back as well for another video. And so maybe that, and also probably the next video that'll be coming out is one which is related to the motion graphics thing on the channel. So that'll be basically me trying to make an After Effects tutorial with funny accents. I have a few funny accents I've been thinking of, so I can't wait to see how that turns out. Hold on, just check. Wow, I've had 0 dropped frames. That's incredible. I'll just check on stream health. I'll be right back. Concurrent viewers. All right. If I should have probably put this in the title. Actually, hold on for a second. Wait. Let me put this in the title. Reacting to old videos. All right. Made that change. That should update. Oh yeah, and that's basically all of the updates. In terms of the audio, can you tell if anyone's watching? Can you just tell me if the audio's all right? Basically, I've tested it once in a recording, but I think I haven't tested it with the full, plugin thing for this. So, in terms of everything, though, I'm kind of happy with the way the channel's gone. A lot of the quality of the videos is starting to ramp up now. I'm thinking, so currently, getting back to that bitrate point I talked about a few seconds ago. Basically with the whole bitrate thing, I'm thinking of, so currently I encode things at 10, I think it's 10 kilobits per second or something. Hey. Hello, Nikhil. It's been a while. All right. So, thanks, mate. Okay. I was wondering how you got the stream link, but whatever. Okay, so when it comes to things, so currently the bitrate I make my videos at is set to 10. I think it's kilobits per second. I could be wrong about that. But I'm thinking of pushing that to maybe about 18 or 20, so the picture quality stuff looks a bit better when it comes to the next videos. But overall, when it comes to stuff, I can't wait to show you guys what's up in the pipeline, because that idea of After Effects tutorial with a funny accent was inspired by this guy called Benny Productions on YouTube. You can go and search for him. He made a Photoshop tutorial with a funny Dutch accent. Highly recommend going and checking that out. It's hilarious. One of my favorite videos. So inspired by that, but that's why I've been thinking of making that kind of a video, especially with Little Birdie sent you the link. All right. I won't ask who it is, but I'll guess. I have my guesses. So yeah. All right, though. That's basically all it is when it comes to the channel. In general, I've been thinking about how I can up the quality of the videos a bit more. So the whole kinetic text thing, which comes up from the bottom, usually emphasizes whatever I say. Whatever I say is something I want to stick with. So I'll try and make that a motion graphics template or something, so I don't have to actually manually animate that every time. Oh, okay, it's you, Rohan. Makes sense. All right. Okay. But that's where it is. So I've been thinking, you guys want to react? You guys want me to react to stuff now, or should I continue waffling about the channel for a bit? Because I could show you my analytics for that stuff if you want to, if you want to see it. Or we could just get straight on to reacting to some old videos and watch me cringe at myself. Let me just prepare the next thing meanwhile. While we're just waiting, let me just get stuff ready with... I'm gonna react to... I did the first video, I tried to do the first video on the last stream that's up on the channel. So instead I'll do... I'll do this thing, the AirPower video. Because I have some memories of making that video. I actually don't recollect making the first one at all. So I can't wait. Okay, whatever I wish. Okay, well let's do it because yeah, it's... Let's react to the AirPower video then. Just give me a second while I fire this thing up. Oh, this has memories. This brings back memories, man. Seriously, summer of 2019. There was nothing called whatever it is now, which I'm not allowed to say on YouTube because YouTube likes to suppress the stuff, you know, related to whatever it is. So yeah, so I can't mention what it is right now. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm ready to switch scenes. So let's just do it. Alright. So I just throw this together in a few seconds. Yeah, so this is especially where I think there's gonna be some lag. Just to be honest. Because Chrome likes to kill my PC. Also, I think I better put this out of studio mode. Because otherwise it's gonna kill my PC even more. Alright. It says it's loading, but it's actually ready, so whatever. Come on, man. You see, this is why people say they need a streaming PC. God damn it. Dude, can you... You know, since this is going up on YouTube, I'll put chapters in this thing and I'll just say PC problems here. Ah, thank goodness, man. Thank goodness. Okay, I need to get my chat up here. Hold on. I have Brave on my computer. I actually decided to, you know, keep it for a future video. Nikhil. Here we go. Thank goodness, man. Wait. Give me a second while I just bump this thing back up to...
and we're back with WTH, that is Weekly Tech Highlights.
Is this too high? Volume-wise? Hold on. I'll bump this back up to 1080p because there's no way I'm watching this. Did I make this I made this at 60 frames a second. Wow, I'd never do that nowadays. I'd never make videos at 60 frames a second. I think just kills my computer. Let's just watch it from the intro. Alrighty.
Hey everybody, it's AVD here and we're back with WTH, that is Weekly Tech Highlights, the best tech news of the week. I know it's been a long absence since December 2018, but we're finally back, this time with a new look.
You can tell how much my voice has changed if you hear this.
Like this new look of the show in the comment section down below and smash that thumbs up button so you can voice your support.
That rhymed.
By the way, thank you guys so much for the wonderful support I received on the previous video. It now has...
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can tell how much my voice has changed for one. Hold on, let me try and... I can't get chat up though for some reason if I, you know, put this thing in a full screen. God damn it. Anyways, you can tell how much my voice has changed and that thing rhymed as well. Oh yeah, new look of the show in the comment section down below. Should probably think of making stuff rhyme. Sick poetry, man.
35 views, 12 likes, and we're now at 18 subscribers.
Yeah, this is the only you can tell I was at 18 subs. After the first live stream I did, I was at 16 if I remember correctly. That first video was still crazy. But yeah. Damn, the best voice. Yeah, I mean, things change, okay? Things change, Ritvik. But like, okay. Let's continue. Exactly, yeah, it does. But you're stuck with this guy now. Overall though, I think I took about, if I remember correctly, that thumbnail took me about half an hour to make. And the latest thumbnail took me about 25 minutes to make. It just shows how much I've improved when it comes to editing software and photo design and stuff. Anyhow. Oh yeah.
So thank you guys so much. But anyhow,
I wouldn't do this thing
without
anymore,
any
but
further
just saying.
ado, let's go. Your weekly tech news in the best way possible.
The sub push. My voice is even higher pitched if I remember for the sub push. It was about summer. Yeah, it was this summer. It was that summer basically where things started to, I guess, deepen a bit.
Hit
Continue.
that subscribe button and turn on notifications.
Nice
so you don't
animation,
miss
kiddo.
My next upload. Okay, so starting things off today is a possible 2019 iPhone leak, but I don't think it's so.
Nice one.
Because if you can look at the diagram on screen.
Oh yeah, by the way, can you hear me when I'm talking over the video?
iPhone renders. This thing has 2 extra square cutouts, and if you ask me, I think this is for AR capabilities. So
You're wrong,
one
friend.
camera goes up in one of those square cutouts.
No.
And the other one could be a flash. But
No.
again, it depends on what
was
Apple
3
decides
lenses.
to do with that. But if you look at this here,
Can you guys hear me
looks
over the
practically
thing?
like a normal iPhone shell, except that it has these extra cutouts here on the camera. So I'm thinking this is possibly something to do with AR.
Let me check OBS.
But again, this is from another Chinese source named
definitely.
Mr. White.
Come a long way.
So it depends on what Apple wants to implement in this.
I'm just gonna
But
check. Yeah,
I
this
think
seems
this is
fine.
probably gonna
Hold on,
come
just
in
give me a
around
second.
2021 or 2022. It depends.
Yeah,
again.
this should
But
be fine.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
practically wraps up this story. We have one more story to go, and it comes from Samsung.
I just had 2
Hey,
stories.
have you ever thought about a smartphone with no buttons? No, right? Well, Samsung
Technically, the Mate 30 RS had no side buttons, so you were just a few months away from finding that out.
might just be doing this with the Galaxy Note 10. What? I know it's pretty unbelievable at this point, but that's
Yeah, and I was that stupid ass guy back then who didn't check who the sources were. Who the hell is ET News? I mean, the screenshots look nice. But that's because I worked on them, and that was the first time using a program called Fireshot Pro. I think it was Fireshot Pro. I use Fireshot now. It's the same thing basically, but the non-pro version. It's a Chrome add-on. Also works with Brave if you're wondering.
what is going to be happening according to the latest reports. The phone might actually work with squeeze controls like the HTC U12 Plus.
It's
Or
HTC,
it might also
friend.
use gestures like you swipe up and down for volume, and probably you could also tap on the screen to wake the phone. But I don't know how you're actually supposed to.
Nah,
program
it's
device
I actually
buttons.
get it
That's
instantly. I
something
think
which
there's
guess
just a
Samsung will have to
huge
figure out,
stream
but
delay. I think it's about
overall,
20 seconds
I would
to you
survive
guys.
with Samsung because
So that's why
you know the
it's a
power
delayed
button,
this thing.
Bixby button,
But I'm reading it
and,
as soon as
you
it
know,
pops up.
The volume
Thank you.
buttons are all things which consumers are used to, and suddenly if you give them a phone with no buttons, they're like, "How the heck do we even use this thing?" and stuff like that. But seriously, just think of
The cringe voice. I was wondering where that was. Oh yeah, if you wonder why there's black bars on the side of the screen, I remember this very clearly. So basically, back in the day when I made these videos, I put them into this compression program called Handbrake. I use that still, but that's for videos recorded through this camera. So I compress it to make it easier to edit and stuff. So that's the reason I do it that way now. But I compressed the final thing, and what I didn't realize was that it actually cropped the sides in. I make sure that it doesn't do that anymore, but that was one of the reasons why there's black bars on the side of this thing. It's not noticeable, but that's one of the things for this video. I fixed it after this, but I stopped compressing the final files because YouTube likes to just kill quality anyhow.
about it for once. a phone in 2019 with no buttons. I know Samsung has actually filed some patents for this before, but as far
I
as
read it
I
exactly
know,
at 8:44. So
this might not happen this year, because if anything goes wrong with these gesture mechanisms or squeezing mechanisms,
so basically, I read this the
then goodbye
exact same
phone.
time you sent it, Nikhil.
Overall, take this report with a grain of salt.
So it's just
but you never know.
that's
It's
just
Samsung.
YouTube's way of doing it,
Like
I
the
guess.
Galaxy
So if there's any
S8 was
dropped
a
frames or something, it
complete
just makes up for it.
different stride towards bezel-less smartphones, and you never know what they could do with the Galaxy Note 10.
I thought I said that was the final story.
Hey, I was editing the show and I just noticed that Apple is actually going to be killing AirPower. That wireless charging mat which could actually...
Oh yeah, I was wondering where that was. So the headline story for this upload came only after I finished recording it. So basically, I can show you how I used to record it back then. Actually, hold on for a second. Do I have that mic in here? Holy crap, I don't want to do that. Let's just move it. Yeah, I do. Oh my goodness, can you come out? Yeah, got it. Yeah, I had to dig in a drawer to get this, if you're wondering. Alright, come out. Come on out. Out you go. Alright, so this is the mic I used. This is the mic I used. I don't know if it's in focus. Let me check. Give me a second. Yeah, it's in focus-ish. Again, I've had 0 drop frames. Wow. Okay, so this is... Holy hell, it's 40 seconds? Wow, okay. So this is the mic I used. It's this karaoke mic from this company called Tata Sky. I don't know if you've heard of them. I'm just joking. I know you've all heard of them, but this thing, if I can get that wrapper off, this thing is what I used to record it, and basically it sounded all right. You could pass off, you could pass this off as a decent mic, sorta. But the main reason it sounded decent, at least on the show, was because of the amount of post processing I still do on. God damn it. Okay, but was the amount of post processing I do and I still do on my mic recordings. So basically, I take it into Adobe Audition, which I used to record, and then I basically add a bunch of effects similar to what you have on the stream right now. And that's basically how you get fuller audio, so it doesn't sound like crap in the end. Yeah. Back.
actually support 3 devices at once is now officially gone. I know, right? Many people were saying that the AirPower charging mat actually had some charging difficulties, especially with overheating, and it was due to the nature of the coils
Okay. You see
overlapping
this?
with each other.
You see this? You see this thing? This is from Fireshow, and I tried to take an entire web page screenshot. Didn't work out well. That's why I just take single page screenshots now if I ever have to do it. I haven't had to because I make the explainer type videos now. Also, the reason actually I better tell you why I moved away from doing everything. Funny story this. The main reason I decided to move away from... Hold on. So the main reason I decided to move away from doing everything, the way I currently do it, with the whole explainer type videos was, how do I put it? So the main reason I moved away from making explainer videos was, from making tech news videos was because I started to feel they were becoming more of, how do I put it? So there's this tech news show on YouTube called Front Page Tech, and that's where I got the idea to make tech news videos from. And after a while, I realized that the videos started to look kind of samey, even though I was behind a mic and those guys were actually in front of a green screen. But I decided to actually move away from it and make some content that I actually want to put some time into. And that's the main reason I decided to shift to moving. shift this currently.
But I was actually pretty surprised when I read this in the news today. It's pretty sad to see AirPower go because we were all expecting this to release at the March 25th event. Of course, we saw nothing except software,
Wait, when did I
or rather should I
post
say
this?
services. But I'm pretty sad because, I was really looking forward to AirPower, but hey, I guess Apple found that this thing wasn't actually working as per the plan and decided
Nice explanation, mate.
to scrap it overall.
Mate, not Matt.
So yeah, it's a bit of a sad note to end WTH on, but hey,
Sad
we'll
note.
take what we got AirPods
Yeah,
too.
but there's
Well,
other
it's
things
only
that can
faster
do it as well.
connection
So
speeds. So yeah, it was a minor upgrade. And not to forget the iPad upgrades we got, especially new iPad mini and also new iMacs.
So I just
Overall,
suddenly
that was a pretty big week for Apple.
recapped
before
the
March
event in the
25th
middle
event,
of
but
a
still, we'll
an
take what we
AirPower
got.
story.
And that practically concludes this episode.
Oh, yeah,
of
I used-
WTH. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button along with hitting
Oh
subscribe.
yes, this is
And
music
smashing
from a
that
guy called the
notification
Fat Rat.
bell so you're notified with the latest that I post.
Oh yeah.
Thank you
Do I
guys
need
so
to
much
credit
for
him in the
watching.
description
I'm
of the
Abhinav Dileep
stream?
from ABD, and I'll see you.
Damn it. So. Oh yeah, the outro for this. I'm not gonna play it because I have other videos I want to react to. So I'll probably do this at double speed. I don't know. Alright, so what else, fellas? We'll react to this one. Where's this? Yes. I was watching this the other day, and I just had to react to this on stream because I want to bring this series back. And this is special to me. This video. 71 views, but oh god, this is such a fun one. Yeah, originality is the whole thing, isn't it, man? I want to make these videos basically try to push the understanding of tech to a completely new level. So I'm passionate about it. I just want to share that passion with everyone else. And tech news wasn't doing it for me. That's why I moved away from that. And the motion graphics thing is just a fun side project to do because it's a nice hobby of mine. Okay, can you play it now? Please. Yeah, there you go. Come on, mate. I don't know if I made this at 60 FPS again. I could have made this at 60 FPS actually. If I remember correctly. Or did I? No, I didn't. Okay. But that was silky smooth. I didn't realize I made all of my graphics back then in 60 frames a second. Dude, can you play? My net is usually not this. It's not my net as well. It's just my computer having encoding issues. My net's usually good, so... Oh, come on. Oh, yes. So this intro... hold on, let me put this back into full 1080p because 360p sucks. 360 progressive sucks, man. Come on, 1080 progressive. Don't let me down. Yeah. Okay, so this... I love this so much. This intro was a few ideas together. So I used to watch this After Effects channel, and I still do watch him sometimes. His name's Avnish Parker. So he used to make videos of basically a bunch of logo intro animations, and I found this one. Basically it was a glitch thing, so I took some elements from that, put it into here, and also the entire thing was basically me trying to pay homage, I guess, to the to AirPower. So that's why I have the sound effects in there too. Alright, let's continue. I'm not gonna talk much.
You've been warned. The following video has some opinions that are not necessarily true to my
The reverb on "You've Been Warned." I love that so much.
actual feelings. Watch this video
Only
only if you like sarcasm. And please, don't poke that pop-up camera in my face.
Oh. Good times.
OnePlus is supposed
Okay, by the way, this thing is inspired by a YouTuber called Nathaniel Landy. He makes triggered videos for video games. So I took that idea, put it into tech, and the OnePlus 7 series was the most recent thing at that point of time, so I did it for that.
to be a company that makes flagship killers. Why the heck is the maxed out OnePlus
The
7
salt.
Pro $750? That's flagship territory. Get it together, OnePlus. The red color looks pretty dope on the OnePlus 7. but
You can
why
already
isn't this
tell my
color
voice is a bit
available
deeper than the previous video. Just saying.
on the OnePlus 7 Pro? And why is this
Or was I
color
trying
only
hard on
available
this
in
one?
India? Like for real, have some uniformity, OnePlus.
I don't know what I was trying to do with the accents there.
Speaking of colors, why does this thing come in only 2 and 3 colors respectively? Look at the iPhone XR. It has so many colors. But wait, I'll come to this phone someday.
Why the random zoom in on the notch? I don't know, but I thought the zoom in with the punch-in thing was to. I mean, I can get why I thought it would emphasize me doing that, but nah, man. But seriously, this is hilarious because I said I'd get to that phone someday, and I just ended up stopping making YouTube videos after that for a while, and then I just said I don't want to make this anymore. Funnily enough, I just want to make it now.
Someday. Why is the OnePlus 7 the same thing as the OnePlus 6T, but with a few upgraded specs? How lazy. But many of you would say it's cheaper, right? So what? It's still practically the
So what? You should never settle, my friend.
same thing as the 6T. Why can't OnePlus include the Bullets wireless 2 in the One?
Oh yes, I remember this. I remember the footage issues I had with this video. So if you look at the bottom right, I think stuff is covering this, but there's basically the OnePlus watermark from the YouTube event. I didn't know you could actually just go into here, it's settings, and turn off annotations, and that would get rid of that. And also for some reason I had horrible capturing settings for my video inside of OBS, which I'm still using to stream, by the way. I had weird capture issues, so that's why footage is so choppy across this thing. I fixed it now, but yeah.
OnePlus 7 series' boxes? I mean, they're awesome earbuds, but no.
Did you listen to sound
extra.
quality? Absolutely not.
And of course, you have to get them separately.
I'm gonna use a similar format, but I'm gonna have to radicalize this a little
launch
bit.
until June. I hate waiting for stuff.
No, you don't.
Why isn't
you
there
don't.
already a OnePlus 7 McLaren edition yet? The 6C was miles quicker with
You should have done something with miles, man. Come on, like put that thing on a racetrack or something. Maybe drop that thing into an F1 car or do something of that sort. Why? Why did you miss the opportunity there? And that's also lazy. Why did you just snap the God, just snap the McLaren logo on there?
the McLaren edition. Come on, OnePlus, we're waiting.
Oh yeah, and for some goddamn reason, I don't know why. This is a problem in all of my videos up to the previous upload. Basically, the previous upload I fixed most of the lagging behind thing. So for some reason, I didn't know how to get keyframes to do stuff. Yeah, that's true, Ritvik. It's kind of sad. I didn't read the chat for a minute though. Yeah, it's no longer an affordable business model, and the Nord is just is a disappointment in my opinion. I think the Nord was, honestly. Let's watch. So I think I should probably rename this to Abhinav roasting himself on YouTube or something. Let's continue.
Why is the back glass so tightly adhered to the phone? Seriously, look at how much dairy
And I had to
everything
make
had to work his pry tools to remove the glass.
stop. And I had to even make a durability of this thing. It just shows, for God's sakes. I mean, I was really running out of things to talk about at this point, so I just decided to slap the durability test into there. Sure.
Why does the phone have a 90 Hz refresh rate instead of 120 Hz? Either go with
I
the
agree with
freaking
this.
120 Hz display or the 60 Hz display. But no, here's OnePlus trying to be a bunch of in-betweeners. I
agree with
bad
that for
joke.
sure.
No offense
I-
intended, OnePlus.
I don't like 90 hertz. It's either 60 or
OnePlus
120
say
for
that
me.
this is an awesome phone for gaming. Nice try, OnePlus. But we ain't falling for that one. Trying to dethrone the Razer phones, are you? 90 Hz refresh rate instead of 120.
So this is what my mom asked me to add in. The thing at the bottom, which was 90 hertz refresh rate instead of 120. She said she couldn't read the thing. So, I mean, not read the thing. She couldn't hear my whispering into the mic, so I added that. Still not great. Right.
Why did OnePlus announce a 5G version of their phone while 5G is available only in South Korea at the moment?
Yes, my friend
Well, that was quite the
Universal
video.
God is
It
back.
took me quite a long
Yes,
time digging
fellas.
through each of the keynotes
We got
in the
Universal
different
God.
cities. If you're triggered right now, smash
Come
the
on,
like and
mate.
subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can see more videos like this one.
Okay, so at this point, I think I figured out
So
what I
much for
wanted to
watching.
say when it came to stuff. But the fact I said weekly tech news in the best way possible. God damn it, man. The best tech news of the week sounded a bit better because the second you say weekly tech news, that sort of obliges you to make videos every week. And I didn't do that. That's why I never do that
And
anymore.
I'll
That's
see
why I
you
just
guys
have.
next time.
That's why I redesigned the entire subgraphic. Alright. Took this. Oh yeah, the profile picture. Took that recently in the studio. If you're wondering. Alright. This one, yeah, not great. That video. And the last video we'll react to, I guess, today. To go back into here, let's just watch. Let's watch this one because or do you wanna watch the latest video and have me break down some of the things in there, or do you wanna watch the iPhone 12 one? Yeah, boy, the Universal Guard is back. Did I? Was there something wrong with it? Was it choppy or something? Mi 11 Ultra. Great phone. 2 words. That thing is a beast, man. Crazy good. Crazy good. I can't. Wow. Am I in focus? Just. God damn it. Wait, hold on. Give me a second, fellas. No. Yeah, it looks like I'm in focus. Alright. If you're wondering, I have this thing color graded already inside of this thing. Inside of OBS. Alright. Okay, so if you're wondering why my camera is sort of out of place, it's not a waste of money for sure. I don't know who Just Camming is, but just saying. I don't think it's a waste of money. It's I'd call it a super phone. For the price, you get quite a bit. Sure, they should have thrown in a liquid camera. I mean, that was my previous video. Shameless plug. But what else do you expect me to do? It's my channel. Seriously, MIUI used to be a lot worse, Nikhil. In terms of things, yeah, it's not great. There's still obviously bloatware, but come on, it's not as bad as Samsung. Look at Sammy sitting in that corner. They just shove in a bunch of how do I put it? They shove in a bunch of unwanted apps. Really, I mean, sure, you can get rid of them. You can do that for MIUI bloatware as well, I think. But back, you could just disable it as well. But one of the things was the stupid ad pushing onto content in the middle of in the middle of software, and it's just sort of battery is not reused. Yeah, no, thank you there. Thanks, Just Scamming. Battery is not reusable. I mean, it charges with 67 watts of power. Come on, where's the extra 2 watts, man? We all need the 69 watts. Okay, shouldn't have done that on stream, but whatever. Flagships. See that's basically Xiaomi's flagship for this year. That's it basically. Unless of course you're waiting for I don't know, random Redmi phones and stuff. But in general, I think that it's a good use of hardware, but they need to tweak stuff. Like the back camera thing, where you can basically see a preview of the image and stuff. That's cool. But the fact that you have to enable it, why? I mean, why can't you just simply use the back cameras as your selfie cam and stuff? That's one of the few things that bugs me about that phone. But overall, I think it's a good value proposition. It's one of the fastest phones out there, though I think gaming phones. Okay, yeah. So with the AVD thing, by the way, the reason I changed the channel to my name and stuff was basically because I searched up AVD on YouTube. I realized I had zero SEO for that stuff. Basically, it didn't show up anywhere. I think Just Scamming is Agustia, but whatever. Yeah, probably Agustia. AG, is that you? Anyhow, see, I think the whole thing was see the base. I tried to put it into YouTube. Didn't get any search results. None of my videos popped up. So I changed it to my channel. So I changed it to my name, and yeah. So and also I realized if I wanted to get some more engagement, I'd just do the face cam thing, and here we are today. So you guys want to watch the latest one, or you want to watch the 12 and 12 mini video, because I want to react to one of the latest ones. The rollable smartphone video, not a huge fan of that one. A year later, I mean, I put a lot of work into it, but it was just a poor effort in my opinion. Thinking back at that, because there was a lot of stuff I had to do. All right, so you guys just tell me, you want to see? Right, I don't know why there's a stupid 40-second delay, man. It just hurts so bad. Go for it then. Please give me shout out, Agustia. I think that's you. Shout out at Just Scamming. There you go. I mean, I gave you one, so there you go. I mean, so since you're on a 40-second delay, you'll probably see this in a few seconds. Oh yeah, I forgot that when I move my cursor, it does this. So let's just watch the 12 and 12 mini video, because it's older and I just wanted to tell you how the setup's evolved. Oh yeah. I think I had this thing was playing for a while when I did yes, when I was putting the chapters in for this video. That's something I've decided to start doing on every video of mine. Put chapters in now, especially the latest uploads. So that's the reason. All right, come on, man. Come on, computer. Cooperate. All right, there you go. So the whole while this thing decides to get itself ready, just kick the mic. I'll tell you about the whole inspiration of this year's graphics. Actually, it's ready. Here we go. Shout out to John Mickey, by the way. I got some feedback from him, especially on the videos. Oh yes, give me a second. Okay, yes. Okay, come on, play. So I got some feedback from him on the videos in general. It was very nice to do that for me. Shoutouts if you're watching this, by the way, man. So I get my music from him now. He's one of these indie producers from Norway. Why is this?
It's AVD, and today, oh, you've got to be kidding me.
What is going on? Give me a second. This is what happens when you don't have a streaming computer. God damn it, man. Dude, you need to. But I mean, it's not necessary that you have a streaming computer, because this thing served me well. I've made all of my videos on this computer. Okay.
What is this? Graphics up.
Okay, give me a second. I think YouTube decided to do something stupid. God damn it. So I used that graphics set for one video.
Well, which was the perfect time to come, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, fine. Well, I guess my computer asked for it.
Okay, when I say my computer asked for it, I basically mean my computer asked for the extra encoding task it had with them video and stuff. I don't know. for the I don't know why this happened, but for the latest video, it took me about half an hour to render it out. This one took an hour and 45 minutes to render out. Just talk about that. And this one also took a lot more time to edit because I was just trying to figure out how to, do stuff with face camera. Hold on, let me just check chat. Hey, I know it's not you, Mohawk. Play Fortnite. I know you. I know it's not you, Mohawk. I know it's AG. Let's just continue watching this, shall we?
So, well, I guess it's time to do this then.
Yay.
Hey. I'm very used to actually,
I need to increase my
camera.
brightness.
I
Can't even see
haven't done this before.
Okay, so basically, the lighting setup for this video was, this light, which is over here. It's over here. Okay, that's what's a secondary key light, I guess. So that's like the secondary light, which is filling me in on this side. So it's a fill light. And my main light, which is the key light, is here. Back then, I didn't have the same setup as I did right now. Where so basically, one of the main takeaways from this video was I was out of focus. I was very slightly out of focus. The mic was more in focus than I was. So I fixed that in the next one. And also, the light was extremely harsh. So it looked kind of bad.
So pardon me if I look away like this.
Dude, how many shoutouts do you want?
Apple's been up to quite a lot with the iPhones, and honestly,
So
the iPhone SE,
these are the days when I used to
that was the
have
first time where
the
I
lower
actually
thirds
thought,
and stuff.
You know what? Apple's
So I actually did
actually
consider
becoming a
having the
company
lower thirds in for this year, with my name and stuff. I like that animation really though. I spent a while on that. So basically the way I come up with animations is I sit in After Effects, I come up with something, then I just tweak it a bit and get this.
It's making products for the many rather than products for the few. Let me explain. Well, if we have a look at the iPhone 10 series,
Oh yeah,
anything
that
before
that,
that, really.
background was also just used for
Apple
one
was
video,
essentially a
unfortunately.
company that
I like that
released
though.
one or two smartphones per year. And that, of course, was obviously...
So the transition here, I've started doing stuff in-house again. And, from transitions to every single graphic. Why, you may ask? That's just simply because I want to have control over what the transitions look like. This was just basically from a transition pack. So this and the previous video's transition were from a transition pack. So I just threw in whatever transitions I liked.
an iPhone and then a Plus version of that. So all of these were obviously flagships, and Apple's entire marketing strategy was essentially
Dude,
to
if you-
buy a flagship. There was nothing saying, "Hey, our iPhone."
Yeah, it's definitely AG. Who else do you think it is?
Well, the only time they really tried
So
to do
who
that
else do you
was
think it is?
with this guy. Anyway, with
You
the
should have put iPhone 5C
10
below that,
R
actually.
and the iPhone.
Oh,
8
right.
series,
I should have pointed this out. If we go back a few frames.
Apple's
Crap. Okay. Go back a few frames. Oh yeah. By the way, I'm hitting the less than symbol on my keyboard to do the frame by frame thing. That's a built-in shortcut on YouTube. Come on. Yes. You see this? So I don't know why my computer does this. It's done this in the intro for the previous video, where it's just basically glitched out a few of the pixels. I can promise I'm rendering stuff out with my GPU. So I just think it's just down to poor processing power in the end.
and the iPhone 8 series.
Night
Apple
White
started to push for
is
the mid-range smartphone
someone.
category, specifically
AG
the
says,
upper
yeah.
mid-range smartphone
It's like a
category.
game of Among Us all
And
of a
obviously
sudden.
the iPhone 11 series built on that.
So the
When we
same
come to
the same
iPhone 12,
glitch
we have
thing. I mean,
essentially
the
phones that are
pixel
at a very
thing
nice price point here.
happens.
That's around
and this thing.
$699 to $799.
The same pixel thing happened
which
after
is
the transition.
pretty good if you ask me, because that's much cheaper than $999 for a Pro model. Right, so coming back to that point I made about Apple being a company that made products for the few rather than the many, let's take
I
a
love
step
this
back
song.
in time, shall we?
It's
If
called
we
Magic
have a look
Sponge.
at Apple maybe
Super good.
even 2
Oh, yeah,
years ago,
this is when I
they
started
were
using
classified
gradients
as a
and stuff.
company that made products which were premium at a very high price point.
This
And
this
that, of course,
font, this font is
There was a
freaking
reason,
insane. I
obviously,
love that font.
why other companies such as Samsung or maybe even Huawei were doing better than them. But if we have a look at what Apple's been doing in the past,
So I use the
years
same
now,
set of fonts except
especially
one new
come the
one, which is
iPhone 10 out,
Montserrat.
which was the actual time when Apple started to listen to customers and start bringing in cheaper iPhones. Really,
Yeah, I
because the
think so,
iPhone 8
basically.
honestly was
I
just
agree with
an
myself
upgrade of
on
the
this
previous
one.
year's iPhone 7.
Still.
If you look at it that way, Apple did a really good job with the iPhone 10R. Because
And one of the main improvements was also the mic. I put that out of shot now in the videos. The main reason I have it in shot for the live stream is just simply because I haven't tried this out before, so I just want to make sure that the audio sounds decent enough. And there's such a huge shadow on my face. I think I told the Surfer about this. Yeah, I think I told you about this. You know, I told you there's a huge shadow here because of the way the light was positioned. I've gotten a lot better at doing it. I've watched a lot of tutorials since then, so gotten a lot better at doing that. Oh yeah, and the plant at the back. Why are you reacting to your own on your own vids? Because it's supposed to be a celebration of 50 subs. So if I react to anyone else's content, then I'll probably get DMCA'd. I'm surprised that fit it in the chapters section, actually.
because they added a factor called compromise. And compromise is honestly
So the current graphic is based off of this. So I took the background from this and I added a new spin on it for this year. But I would use this if I wanted, if I really could. But the only reason I didn't is because I have a completely new way of you know, the basic the moving dotted lines thing. That was inspired actually that the moving dotted lines thing was inspired from I think the India versus England series graphics. That's where I got the idea from. That's so I just I put it into all of my graphics this year.
something which you really need.
So yeah, I get
mid-range
inspiration
and
from
even
everywhere
budget smartphone,
when it comes
which
to
stated,
graphics.
of course, with the iPhone SE. So if we have a look at the iPhone 12 series today, this is littered with compromise, but in the right areas. Now remember, it's good to have compromise in a mid-range smartphone, but if you
I can't
compromise
say
on
that
little
out
things
loud,
such
you
as
know?
your chipset, or a horrible display on there, or,
Dude, I can't
you
say
know,
that.
have
I
crappy
can't
cameras
read
and
your
worse
last
if you have
comment
them
out
all
loud.
2-megapixel macro. Jeez.
I can't read that out loud
Are
again.
essentially
YouTube
cutting
is
down
gonna
on
suppress
some
this.
useful features for the customer, such as things like a good display, you know, which Apple actually finally delivered on this year with the iPhone 12s. But with the iPhone 12, I think Apple's strategy in terms of putting compromise in the right areas is paying off.
Oh yes, this
Let's
one,
take a
this
look
one,
at
this
the
one, this
compromises
one. So I had to re-render the entire.
Some of the main compromises
So I had to re-render the entire video.
is
God damn it! I had to re-render the entire video because I forgot to put the CNBC text in there. That was one of the funniest things ever. But I had to re-render it entirely. Also, looking back at the AVD logo, you can see it loses visibility from a distance. This thing is a lot easier to read, I think. That's why I shrunk the logo down after I made it this time. And it's because it's beefed up. It's a lot easier to read. Right.
paying off. Let's take a look at the compromises they've made. Some of the main compromises, obviously, if we turn around to the back of the phone, is the lack of a third lens, and of course, well, everyone's favorite LiDAR sensor. And if we turn onto the sides of the phone, we have a
I should have found a better picture, man. That's just unacceptable. Or I could have just probably rotoscoped that in After Effects. Or did I rotoscope that? That's basically taking the background out. Wow, that's a horrible image.
aluminum instead of stainless steel. Now, obviously, if you watch the Everything Apple Pro drop test, you'll see that the aluminum isn't as, I wouldn't say, drop resistant as the steel is, obviously.
I
because
don't know
steel
why
is much
it's.
harder.
I mean,
Also, at
it's
the back,
basically because
we just
aluminum
do
is
quick
softer. It's I think
we
3 on the
still
most
have
scale of
a normal
hardness.
wide and ultra wide camera, which are
Yeah.
pretty good, obviously. With one of them getting
I
the
like
bump
this
up
video.
to
Still a few
7
months.
element lens,
on.
which of course the pros do have. While the other one has that little bit of compromises dialed into there, with a 5 element lens, which is not bad, honestly. So if we have a look
It's
at all of
not
this
bad,
together,
but
what
the
we
more
get in
elements
the
you add
end
into it,
is
the clearer
compromise
picture you
being
can
put
get.
in the right
basically.
areas. Last year's iPhone had a massive compromise in terms of the actual display, because that thing was
The
just
actual
more than
display.
720p. But this year, obviously, Apple switched over to OLED, and honestly, if you want to ask me what the biggest selling point of this year's iPhone 12 is going to be, and obviously it's going to be the top selling model because it's near with compromise and it has that price point which is very competitive. We're essentially having the Pro version of the iPhone.
Shoutouts to Universal
but
Guard.
compromises in the right areas.
Okay, yeah, I'm done.
So at the end of
I
the
read
day,
it already,
the
man.
iPhone 12 becomes a more
Yeah,
enticing
I
buy
read it
for
already.
consumers.
I read it already,
And at
man.
the end of the day, of course, this is something which Apple wants. They're essentially growing the roots of the Apple tree into you.
Yes.
And that's obviously a very
I
smart
remember
business strategy. Having a cheap iPhone, obviously, is going to entice people because when you bring the features of the top-end line iPhone 12 Pro and then bring that right down to something that's actually affordable with compromise in the right areas, which people really don't care about, you have a winning bestseller.
Did you?
And honestly, that's a really smart strategy from Apple.
I don't know.
Right,
I don't
so
know if
let's
I was
just
trying to
talk
make a pun there, but it wouldn't have made sense then. Affordable.
focus onto the iPhone 12 mini for a second, because the iPhone 12
Yeah,
mini
I had to
is a very
speed that up. I don't know why I just didn't let that sit on top of this. Okay, because of the source Apple thing. Makes sense. Or I could have just shifted it up into the top right like I do now. It doesn't matter where I just put the text anymore because I don't have the box around it.
In case here, we have a 5.4-inch display on the front instead of 6.1 inches, which of course is on the iPhone 12. Now, if you ask me about the iPhone 12 mini, I have mixed thoughts because there isn't really too much differentiate.
My man was right. I got that right. I was right being skeptical about it. Dude. What? Okay, anyhow. I was right about the iPhone 12 mini for one. I was right about something for once. Tell her, I guess. Send a message to... Dude, send a message to Apple. Send a message to Apple. Don't tell me that. Dude, I don't care how someone looks at the end of the day. So... I think I hadn't had a haircut for about 2 months or something when I made this video. No wonder it looks that bad. I mean, I did get a haircut about a few weeks after I made this, but wow. That doesn't look great. That mop. Anyhow, back to this. I got it right because that thing is the worst selling iPhone in the entire lineup. I think, at least. Was it 12 and then 12 mini and then the Pros, or was it 12 the Pros and then the mini? Dude, I don't know what's going on in the chat anymore. I'm gonna have to wrap this up in a few minutes.
Between the $699 price tag of the iPhone 12 mini and the iPhone 12, which of course has the 79.
Why did I try and say 7nm there? It's $799, man. So I had a similar moment in the latest video where I said smartphones market or something. In the unedited version, I put the bleep in like this one, but yeah. That's what happens when I try to speak too quickly.
$799 price tag.
I still didn't say it right.
I mean, for a display size increase, I think anyone.
Also, those bleeps are obnoxiously loud.
Here's my reasoning behind it. I mean, I know obviously the 12 is going to.
Can you read Apple's? No.
Pretty well, and so
Yeah,
is
it's
the
only
12 mini
our class.
because heck, they're both iPhones. But at the end of the day, if we have a look at the 6.1-inch iPhone, it's bigger. It has a bigger form factor overall.
Can you read
And
Apple's?
the thing here with the iPhone 12 mini.
Don't
and
ask me what
Apple
you can
showed
eat. Eat whatever
themselves,
you want to.
is, that it has a form factor which is even smaller than that of the iPhone SE. Now, I don't know how people feel about that, honestly.
Dude, seriously, stop
Because
spamming for God's sakes.
When you
I should have put
compromise, that's quite
I
a
should
big
have put
compromise
Streamlabs on
actually
for
in
the
terms of
stream,
form
man.
factor. That's going to be tiny.
I
mean,
it would have
now
been
that I think
hilarious
about
to
it,
see
it
you
could be
timed out. I
even
won't time
as
you
small
out,
as
man.
an iPhone 4.
Oh yeah, this
slash
song,
5.
by the
I'm
way, I
really
really
sure
like
someone
this.
needs to do a size
Also,
comparison
a
of
really
that
slick
thing.
transition
But
there.
honestly,
I really like this song. It's called Island of Hope by the same guy again, Gerald Mickey. Seriously nice song. Love it. It's future bass.
because pre-orders start in November, I'd be pretty intrigued to see how people actually will receive the iPhone 12 mini. I haven't really heard too much banter about it as well. I mean, overall, I had the shortest running time.
Basically,
in the entire
just eat
presentation.
apples,
So,
okay?
I'd say if you do want a nice form factor, something that's good enough for decent-sized hands, skip the iPhone 12 mini and
I
go
don't
for
know
the
how you're
iPhone
going to
12.
eat
But
Samsungs.
if you're someone who actually wants
if you
to
if you
upgrade
want
from
an
the iPhone
exploding
6,
stomach, then yes.
the iPhone 7
I recommend eating the Note
and you
7.
haven't bought the SE for some reason,
I recommend eating the Note 7 if
I'd
you want to
say
eat a
go to
Samsung.
the iPhone 12 mini because
Yeah, you can eat
it's
you
something
eat
of
the
that
Samsung
form
Note 7
factor.
for breakfast, okay?
No, it's slightly shonk.
Shonk.
So overall, though, I
Uh,
do think that the iPhone 12
I
mini
love
is
making fun of
a pretty
myself.
good proposition from
Seriously.
Apple because they really have this mind game going.
Especially
Once
when
you
I mess
spend $700 on the iPhone 12 mini, pay us $100 extra,
And the 100 extra worked, so there you go, fella.
and you get 0.7 inches extra in terms of screen read.
What I should have mentioned also, though, was that you get a different form factor entirely. Honestly, after watching some reviews of the thing, I thought it was too small, actually. Even for... These are decently sized hands, so I can't really speak, but for someone who has small hands, maybe Linus from Linus Tech Tips, that'd be the phone for him. But there's definitely reviewers on YouTube who use it, but I'd still say the iPhone 12 is a much better value proposition because there isn't anything differentiating the models.
Real estate. So overall, though, the iPhone 12 series is a really
no, it's not
proposition
60
from Apple.
FPS,
It's really
dude.
good. I know it's kind of outselling the Pros this year because
Note
there
7s are
isn't too
gourmet
much
cuisine.
differentiating the Pros from the normal
Yeah,
iPhone
eat some
12 this
uranium.
year. So keep your eyes out for the iPhone 12.
Batteries?
If this ain't the best selling iPhone in a while,
This is not 60
I don't know what
FPS.
is.
By the way,
Thank you all
I
so much
should
for
tell
watching.
you.
Of course, don't forget to smash
Yeah,
that
shout outs to him. Shout
like
outs to
button and
John
subscribe button.
I should
because
tell you this camera only does up to 1080p 30 FPS, which is 2997 basically. So this is at unlocked 30 FPS this video.
It really does.
And
help
this
me
live
out a
stream
lot,
as well.
And it also helps with the YouTube algorithm because it decides to push it to more places. This is my permanent setup, I guess, now.
I've experimented with trying to stand and stuff. So basically this is usually, so how do I put it? The softboard in the background is over here. And if I take the camera, put it there, that's the usual setup you'd see in the videos. So if I took the camera instead and I, moved a few things and I put it about here, I don't know if you can see this, but if I put it about here, then I'd be able to get a standing setup as well. Where I have the wall here and the softboard in the background. I've tried it already, so, yep.
So, can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Until then, goodbye.
I still use this outro. I want to redesign it, so it's basically the next video is me redesigning this outro. Hold on, just gonna go into here. You just want plutonium, but you need some. Okay, I'll give you a shout out. There you go. Shout out. Yay. All right, but that should be it, I guess, for the stream as well. See you, mate. But all I can say is the next video is probably going to be me redesigning this outro on screen, but with funny accents. I'm thinking of a funny Indian one, maybe a funny Bengali one. I'm thinking funny typical Indian accent, funny Bengali accent. I don't know, probably throw in a funny American accent as well, because why not? But that's it. That's all basically for the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I mean, that new video, I'll try and put it out sometime next week. But this is basically me saying, I'm sorry, okay? I've tried to put out content. It's just been tough. But yeah, I'll put out a few more videos at least. And that might be it for this year. But that's all basically. So, anything else though? Any final things in the chat? Okay, so in the end, I have dropped 470 frames, which is not bad. That's just that's 0.4% of my entire this thing. I kept it bare bones with the thing, so I wouldn't have to, really do too much. Oh yeah, by the way, this background which you see, behind the video and stuff. Bloopers. Oh, the bloopers. You want me to talk about the bloopers for this one? You want me to talk about the bloopers for this one, Rohan? Okay, I'll just wait for that. But any final things in this thing in chat? This will go up on YouTube, by the way. I'm not gonna. Unlike the previous stream, which was last summer, this will stay up. The previous stream, I was pretty unhappy with the final result, to be honest. So, yeah. I also changed a lot of things in the editing process after that video. So, sure, okay. I'll just show you some bloopers from this video, because why not? More self-promotion for myself. Come on. I'll have to finish this off, fellas. Oh my god. So it's 12 past dinner for me, so I need to also go do that. But I'll just show you the end of this. This is my proudest video yet, honestly. Also, if you're wondering, the stream has black bars on the top and bottom. That's because I made that intentional. I made that intentional decision because I thought it'd be better, especially for phone viewers. So 18:9 or 2:1 is the best thing on a phone. So that's why I did that. Alright. Shouldn't be showing all of my recommendations to you guys, but whatever. I love that intro. It took me a while to make that.
Hey everyone, it's AVD, and welcome back to another video.
Alright. Come on. Just react to the final bloopers. My sister begged me so many times to actually keep this in, so I've kept it in the final upload. Let's skip to here. So, yeah, stuff is getting late here, because I need to end the stream. Dude, come on. The faster this thing loads, the better it is for all of us. Really. Let's just react to the bloopers of this video, because, oh man. Just give me a minute. Yep. Come on. Come on, mate. Don't let me down. Seriously. After doing an entire hour-long stream, this thing just wants to make us all wait just a little bit. Dude. Come hacking on. When this thing starts playing, it's fine. It's just I have no clue what's wrong with it. There's no ads on my videos, so that's not the issue. It's all of my extensions are already preloaded, so that shouldn't be an issue. But if we can't react to bloopers now, then screw it, I guess. Yeah. Go eat rice. Ooh, oh, Siddhant, you're here. Okay, it's been a while, mate. Oh my goodness. It's been a hell of a long time since I've heard from you, man. How's stuff going on? Holy moly. Wow. Yeah, if this thing wants to move, I'll be happy for this to move. Come on, mate. Come on. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I like reacting to stuff on stream though, so that's the best thing. Dude, after an entire hour-long stream, you just need to stay in full screen. Okay, you know what? Since we... dude. Gosh damn it. How did this thing go into theater mode exactly? I have no clue. Did I put this into full screen? I'm sure I did. Alright, I just don't think it's working. So, yeah, that's kind of... that sucks. Yeah, that kind of sucks, actually. This thing is not... I need a better PC, don't I? Yep. Just as I thought. Okay, hold on. Is it responding again? Is the page responding? Come on. Alright, just... leave that, I guess. Shut the tab. Okay, give me a second. Oh, wait. Good thing I stayed for that.
What to say about that?
Okay, those are the tags I've used, by the way. I use two
Can't wait to
extensions.
share those with you all.
I use two extensions for YouTube, vidIQ and TubeBuddy, just for SEO stuff. So I can view tags, videos and things helps me a bit. So especially, yes, okay, come on, play. Okay, shout outs to John Mickey again for Magic Sponge. It's one of my favorite songs from him. Seriously, dude. When you play this thing back at 360p and it looks like a potato. That shirt is somewhere in there, in my cupboard.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Okay, hold on. Let's watch these bloopers in 1080p. Alright. Final trade for you guys, since you asked for it.
And I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.
Did I say bloopers here? I just said outro. No,
It's the heat in this room. I need some ice.
So my sister throws ice at me 2 times in the same take. I said I wanted 1 take, so she threw it again, and it hit me in the head. It hit me in the forehead up here, I think. It was funny, but I love that pure family humor. Yeah. You go eat rice too, Nikhil. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's been It's been an hour and 15. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this now. But all I can say is can't wait to see what the future holds. Headshot. Yes. Nice one. 1 kill. Okay, so that's basically it, fellas. I'm gonna have to hit stop streaming, but well, wait. I think I saw the chat moving. Just give me a second while I just catch up. Yeah. Always here to support. Thank you, Nikhil. Means a lot to me, man. But that's all, fellas. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then. As always, goodbye.